Today, I am lucky enough to have the amazing Katrina here with me. So I actually put out a post looking for single moms, and she bravely replied and said that she would speak to me. But it's a double whammy because not only was she a single mom for years, she is from Venezuela.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited to talk to her about this, just because the cultural differences
Mm-hmm.
is going to be like a lot. So I think the first question I want to ask you is, um, I know so she's not a single mom anymore. I don't know if she minds me telling you this, but she met her husband on Tinder, so she's now married in Canada for 2 years. So you're not a single mom over here, but do you see any differences between being a single mom in Venezuela and in Canada?
Well, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I don't know if everybody is aware of it, but in Venezuela, we have a very hard situation, and everything, like just life, is complicated. Single mom or not, uh, life is complicated. So I think being a single mom there is way more, it's like harder than here.
Yes.
And also, I believe that you guys here have a like very well structured, like the laws and everything, for child support and co-parenting and all that, which we don't have there. So basically, like, if a father help you financially, it's because he wants or he is responsible, but it comes from him.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody tells him like you have to do it.
Yes. So you did mention, and I don't know if you really want to talk about this, but before we were talking, you mentioned about how one time you had to sleep outside to get diapers
Mm-hmm.
for, she had just had twins, God love her. So you just sleep outside with the twins to get
Mm-hmm.
the diapers.
Mm-hmm.
So could you kind of say that, like, why'd you have to sleep outside to wait for them?
Well, there was a period of time. It's not like that anymore in Venezuela. Well, there was a period of time when get the basic things was really, really, really hard. Was even limited. Like you cannot buy as many diaper packages you want. You can have just one per person, for example. Same with the milk for the babies, or the normal milk, or rice, or something like that. You have just quantity limited per person. And I had not just to sleep out of a store in a line waiting for my turn or that they open, because the thing is, like, everybody gets to know that they are going they're going to be selling diapers,
Yes.
because you couldn't find it everywhere.
Are you serious?
Yeah. um so because you get to know that in that particular store you're going to be selling diapers, you go make the line for the next day when they open. You can get something before they run out of stock.
So because you had twins, were you able to get 2 packs? Like,
Well, that's the thing. It's not just that I have to sleep out over the night with the babies. Also, when I get to buy, I had to always like kind of begging for an extra package to try. That's why I bring the twins with me, so they can see that they were two. Like, please, I need more. I have two. And sometimes they did it. Sometimes they didn't. Sometimes they said no, it's just one per person.
so what happened if you ran
So I
out?
was like, this is a person. This is a person. Like, I have two persons here.
So what would you do if you ran out of diapers?
Well, there was always a way. Like, as I was telling you, out of we were we are people that are always looking for solutions and things, right? So in that time when there was this like limited products in the market and all that, um, it becomes a thing like to trade
Oh,
goods. Like I have diapers, for example. There was a mom that has a baby that says 8 months, and that mom gets to buy diapers, but there was not the size she needs. It was ba-
right.
newborn.
You mean you didn't get a choice of what size that you wanted, that you got?
Sometimes not. Sometimes you had to buy what you found. So you buy that, and then you post it on Facebook. There was pages for trades. I have these pages for newborn. I'm trading for, I don't know, large, or for milk.
What were you gonna do if you ran out of milk for your babies?
I never ran out.
Very resourceful.
I never ran out. I was pregnant, and I start collecting things.
Oh, so you're smart.
I started collecting things for like newborn, small, medium, everything. Like,
Oh, okay. Well, that was good idea for you.
so if it happens that they grow and the newborn didn't, I mean, I have more newborn diapers, and I don't need it anymore because they already don't use them. It doesn't fit them. Well, I will pass them. Like, I need milk, or I need like a.
Oh, okay. So now, do you feel like maybe you were resourceful because you were a single mom? Like you kind of learned that from, because you have four, so you had two kids before the babies.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like kind of helped you plan and prepare a little bit better?
Well, being a mom before my twins helps a lot, of course. But in the situation that we were living was very particular in that time. It's not that we have lived like that always in Venezuela.
Yes.
So when I had my oldest two, that was not a thing. And but that situation was being happening, yeah, like a year before I had the twins, a little bit more. So we were like working with this limited mentality before I had the twins.
Mm.
For other things, maybe not for diapers and milk, but for rice, for meat, for other things, you know. So yes, when I got pregnant, I went to, oh, which country it was? Honduras. I went to Honduras to visit a family there, and I took the chance when I was there, and I bring into Venezuela a baggage full of diapers. I don't know, things for babies, like wipes and things like that.
Yeah.
You know, just a package for that, just for that.
Good for you though. And you were allowed to come to the country with them?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's not too bad. That's good for you. You know what? Very, very smart. Very, very, very smart.
Yes, and my dad also was telling me like, you need to buy this, you need to buy that, you need to collect these things, you need to. So yes, sometimes I have extra things that I don't gonna use anymore, and because the trade become a thing.
Yes.
I trade them for other things that I was needing, and
Okay, that's great. I like that story actually. That was very, very, very smart. So well, I don't actually know this. So did you work? So you had four kids. Did you have to work when they were growing up?
yes,
You had a job?
yes,
So did you work like one job, two jobs?
one job. I had a very good job, 8 hours a day.
Okay, so how did you manage
from Monday to Friday?
Because you did mention that the dads weren't involved.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you juggle all that, like working full time plus having the four kids? I'm sure that came with its own struggles. But you seem very resourceful and you love figuring things out.
Mm-hmm.
But how did you make that work?
Well, when I had that work for 13 years.
Oh wow.
And 13, yeah, 13, 1 3, yeah. So I was working in that company way before the twins come to my life. and that was a very good company. It's something similar that you could say Suncor here.
Okay.
Very similar. It was an oil company, and in Venezuela, the laws for moms are very, I mean, in that way, are very good. And in when you work in a good company like that, well, you get like a year of leave,
Oh, okay, okay. And you get paid?
100% paid.
Really?
I got my entire salary, 1 year not working.
Oh, so then did you find it was because again, I don't know the difference between Venezuela and Canada, but what was the price for daycare? Because you would have had two in daycare.
Oof, that's a tough question because I really don't remember. But I can guarantee you, way cheaper than here. Way cheaper than here.
So it
Way
was
cheaper than here. It's like I feel like here most of the parents have to work just to pay the daycare, and it doesn't make sense to me because then you stay home, right?
yes.
Uh, but there it's not like that. You can pay the daycare and still you have money to survive.
So did you go to school for your job or did you just get it?
No, I went to school, but I didn't finish.
Okay.
I I was mom very early,
Yes.
so it was complicated everything, and I couldn't finish. But I don't know. I always have very good luck with works. Like I never in my life looked for a job. Never. It's like the jobs just come to me. Like someone tell me, "Ah, we're looking for this. Are you interested?" Yes, sure. It has been like that always, always in my life.
So did you work at that company when you had the first two?
Yes, yes. I started working there when they were uh, like 7, the oldest one, and 5, the youngest, something like that. Maybe earlier. I don't remember very well. But yeah, I was working there, and well, when I had twins, I had this year to stay with them, and once they were 1 year old, I I went back to work, but I was breastfeeding.
Yes.
So when you're breastfeeding, you have a 4 hours a day to feed your baby.
From your job?
Yes, so you can take 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, or something like that. But you also can combine them. So I was working just in the afternoon because I combined the 4 hours and used them in the morning.
Did you still get paid?
Yes,
Was this a countrywide thing or just a company thing? Like the
that was 50-50, 50-50. And there is a law for breastfeeding moms, but also the company has a lot of benefits.
I feel like that would make people want to breastfeed. If
Yes, that's the thing.
What-
It's to encourage
because
the
you know,
breastfeeding.
people are
Indeed,
like,
it's because of that.
if I can get paid and breastfeed my baby, like sign me up. That's crazy.
Mhm. That's a good thing. Yes.
Well, that is
That's
actually
great.
that is a great thing. You're right, but
Yes.
I've never heard of anything like that. So that's absolutely like mind blowing to me that they offer that to you guys.
Yes. So I was, I think, 4 months or 6 months. I don't remember very well. Working just half of a day.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I had a lot of time to
Okay. To like
stay with them.
say, okay.
And then, yeah, and they can get adapted to the daycare better because they didn't need to be the entire day there.
So, what is the daycare situation like over there? Because I know here, like, well, my sister, I mentioned you, she's a single mom. So she started looking at daycares when Mateo was like, she might correct me. I think it might have been like 6 months old. Maybe she started going around and kind of like she was basically interviewing them. So,
Mhm.
what is it like in Venezuela for them, the daycares? Like, was there ever any concern of the daycares that you were putting them in, or like I guess is there bad daycares over there? I guess is
Well, yes, because it's not as regulated as it's here,
yes.
right? So there are daycares that are just someone's house that just take care of babies, and they are more like something like a school.
Yes.
And yes, you have to go and look around and pray
Well, that
and pray like you hope for the best, of course, but it's not as regulated as here.
so did you get a good daycare though for the babies?
Yes, yes, I was lucky with them, with the twins. I was lucky. The daycare was good. Also, they were in a daycare, like a private daycare that I found on my own, for I don't know, few months. And then I was able to apply. The company has a daycare for the workers.
Why did you move over here? You're telling me all this stuff. And I'm like, why did you leave this job? Well, love is a great thing, so I get that. But this company, I'm like, I would like to work there. How do I?
Yes, there was this daycare for workers that was amazing daycare, and you don't have to pay. And
What?
it was great. They provide the food and everything.
And it was through the company?
It's PDVSA. It's a Noi company as Suncor, and then you don't have to pay for that. It was just a privilege for
They don't
workers.
offer that over here.
Of course, there were. It was limited, like
Oh,
it
that's why.
wasn't a big demand. Everyone in the company
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. That's so.
want to have their kids there, but there was not enough room for
Oh.
everybody's child.
Oh, so that's why you had to apply.
Yeah, I was able to apply, and I got them both in the company daycare. That was amazing.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was amazing. I feel lucky in that way. Yeah.
So, did you work at that company obviously until you came here?
No,
Oh, you didn't?
no, I didn't. The thing is that company, how I can explain that? That would be complicated to explain to you guys, Canadians. It's like it's a company that is managed from the government.
Oh, really?
Yes. So it becomes very like politicized, you said? How you say?
Political?
Yeah, like you have to be with the government and you have to do things. And when they have like, how you say, like they ask for everyone to go to the capital city to make a huge, how you call that in English? I don't know. Um, like support to the government. And I say no, I start having problems.
Really?
Yes. So I end quitting my job, which was a very hard decision to make.
So, what did you do after?
Well, I don't know, like many things. I didn't work in a company after that.
Yeah.
I was just doing things here and there, or something like that. I don't know how to explain.
Did you not find that hard? Because you
Yes,
had like the kids, and then
yes,
you were kind of
yes,
working
yes.
here
It
and
was
there.
hard. It was hard. I cannot lie to you. It was hard. But like I had to do it. Like otherwise, I'm gonna be forced to do things I didn't want it to do. And I get it. There is many people that does it that was not supporting the government there, but they wear their red shirt and go support the government just to don't lose their jobs, which I respect because that's a good company to work. But I couldn't. Like I couldn't.
So is this the same government that was limiting the food supplies? And
It's the same one, yes.
I could totally
Killing
understand
people and
why
doing things
killing
like that.
people.
Yes.
Who are they killing?
Anyone that protest against them.
They're killing them.
Yeah.
That's rough. Do you know anybody that got killed because of this?
I don't know. Like no one close to me dies because of that. But yes, there was a lot of people dying because of that, and I was in a protesting things against the government.
Oh, that's brave of you.
And I have to run away because the military came against us and things like that. So
holy.
So no, I mean, I knew it was a great job, but I cannot just go there and support those killers. And
yes,
I mean, I cannot do it. I respect whoever that does it, because well, they have a family to support and all that, and everybody has their own decisions and put the things in the balance and find out what is more important for them, and that's okay, that's fine. And yes, I also have to provide a family, but I also have to provide my kids with a good country. I want a good future for my kids.
Well, good for you.
So that's also an important thing.
Because I don't know, because I wasn't in your shoes. I just feel like after you quit that job and you're kind of like working here and working there and having the four kids.
Doing things on my own. I was making sweets, making yogurt.
Yeah, I just feel like that would be such a struggle, like with having 4 kids and like.
I was making yogurt for selling. I was making sweets for selling. I was working with a friend. She just opened how you call it here. She just opened a business. Is for meat. How you call it? Shop.
Like a butcher.
Butcher. Yeah.
A woman.
Yeah, she opened this business. She had a butcher, and I started working with her, doing her social.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Taking pictures, videos, and all that, and doing everything for her socials. And also, but that was not like it was going okay, but not super okay. I started like doing. There was not a thing in Venezuela, the delivery.
Oh, right, yeah.
Which here is very common. In Venezuela, there was no anything delivery by that time. And as I told you, I travel a lot. So I saw in other countries that was the delivery thing. It was very popular. It was working very well. And in Venezuela, nobody was doing it. So we start like offering via her socials, because I manage them, offering the delivery thing. And I was the one that give the attention to the customers that was asking via delivery online or whatever, and not just talking with the customers in my phone, also looking for the meat, the things that they were buying, and bringing them to their houses. And then COVID came, and it was the hardest time ever. It was hard because I was doing things here, there, like very around the city, finding things to do or whatever. And COVID came, and I cannot do much.
Yes.
But the good thing is that delivery butcher grows.
Because of COVID, yes.
Yeah, because of COVID. So I had the opportunity to work with that like a lot. and there was a permission for people that was working with food and things like that to be around. So yes, and that time I was like very very hard with that, the delivery butchery or something.
Yes.
And it was great, and I was doing it until I came here. But I was also doing other things, like I say, I was selling sweets, I was selling yogurt that I made home, and I was doing other people businesses, social media too, and I worked for a short period of time in a company because a friend of mine needs to do other things. He was very in politics,
Yes.
very into politics. So in the time he needs to dedicate a lot on that, and he asked for permission in his work, and they told him yes, if you find someone that is gonna do the job.
He had to find his replacement.
So he asked me, and I was working there for I don't know, like 3 months or so, and they liked it. So they contract me aside. I mean, like a part of him, they contract me, and I was working there more time. Like,
So the company just let you cover for him? They didn't interview you or anything?
nope. As I told you before, I have never looked for a job.
But did the company not care?
No, they.
That would never happen in Canada.
Yeah,
That someone
I know.
like I need to go somewhere for 3 months. Like, okay, you find your own coverage and you just bring someone in. I've never heard of that before. And they just didn't care.
Like, of course, I get to meet them and tell them more or less my background, but they didn't like make an interview or approval or something. Like, they just trust this guy if he was saying that I was qualified to do the job.
And it worked out.
Yeah, and they liked it, so they contract me after when he returned to work. They didn't want me to leave, and they contract me. Yeah.
So who was watching the kids when you were doing all this?
My oldest.
Yes, because your other two you did mention that are older. So I think that too probably you were like you need to babysit. So did they like care that they had to babysit?
No, I am very lucky about that. And my oldest guys, they are amazing brothers. Like, I don't know, I never seen, as I saw with other moms that has childs in a very different time, that has like maybe a teenager and a little one, and always the teenager is annoyed by the little one, and don't be here or whatever. Never happens to me. Never happens to me. I don't know. I think I was blessed with the twins.
Yes.
For many reasons. Like, I was not looking for babies. I think I mentioned you he was one night stand.
Yes.
And they came to my life in a period of time when I am always like shining and colors. The situation can be whatever, and I am always happy, and I am always positive, and I am always. But my partner dies.
Yes, you mentioned that.
And that was a period of time when I was very gray.
Yes.
And very blue, and I was not myself. And even at home, the things feels different. The atmosphere at home was different.
Did you guys live together before he passed away?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he was a father for my oldest two.
Yes.
They feel them as a father.
Mm-hmm.
They feel him as a father, and they still today they think about him and they honor him as a father.
Not their own dad.
No.
They honor.
No.
They honor that gentleman as their father.
Exactly. So it was hard for all of us.
Yeah.
And things at home was weird, I would say. Like, it was like a gray cloud covering us. I mean, nothing bad was happening, but things was not the same. And I truly believe God, destiny, life, whatever you want to say, just send me these two guys to bring light back to our life. Really, like, I truly believe that. It's not just words, it's not that I want to see it that way. I truly believe that that was a gift, maybe from my partner that passed away, to bring life back to our life. And they had been like a, how I could say that, like a glue that stick us together.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, like make our house home,
Yes.
and everybody is together, and everybody has a common thing to fight for, or something like that, you
Yes.
know. And there has been, those two guys has been amazing kids since they came to our life. Like, my oldest boy, he was always, he was always like impressed and feeling so lucky that the twins, when they were babies, they never cry, just if they were sick.
Really?
They never cry. It was not a cries, or if you see them cry, it's because something was happening.
Oh wow. That's impressive.
Yes, it's impressive.
Because I had one and he cried. What?
They never cry. It was like, he was like, oh, I'm so glad my brothers are not like crying all the time. As I say, they bring light back to our home, our family.
So were they like in their from like babies? Well, they're 11 now. So like, would you say they were pretty? How would I word it? You said they never cried when they were babies. So did you ever go through like the terrible twos with them, or like when they got older, or were they always just kind of like good kids?
They have been amazing kids, always amazing. Like, I feel completely different. Like, for example, my oldest one, he was, oh my god, I don't know, like, that guy has energy for everything, and he was so hyperactive and doing things, and I don't know, like, he was very hard child to me. We had to go to uh, psy- psy-
Psychiatrist,
psychologist,
psychologist.
therapist.
With your oldest?
Yes, because he was, for example, in school for grade one, and the teacher one day talked with me like, hey, I think you need to go see a
Psychologist.
psychologist,
Yes.
because um, he never wants to write anything, nothing, even in a test, in a quiz, nothing, during class, nothing. And but if I call him and I ask him, he knows everything. When I explain him something, it looks like he's not there. He could be playing with his eraser or pencil or whatever, and I just shot a question to him to try to, I mean, that he pay attention, but he always answer correctly. So he's there,
Oh.
but not there, you know?
Yes.
And he never wants to write anything, like nothing. So I had to go with him to therapist and counseling and things like that. And you know, like, he was a very, very hard child. always hyperactive, always uh, energy. Like he was very hard. But these two guys, oh my god, like I don't know, they are such a good kids. Like always. My two my oldest two, yes, they have a different, I don't know, like 2.5 years. But they were always fighting. Always. That was an eternal war in my house. And that's exhausting, like you don't not just have to deal with everything and handle everything and do everything that you need to do as a single mom. You're alone, and logistics, finances, everything. And also you have this war going on 27 in your house. That's exhausting. And but these two guys, they are best friends. They I'm not gonna say that they never fight or argue or whatever. They do argue, but not close to the level that I have with my oldest two. Like no, not close. Like they argue, but they also know how to solve the things, and if they don't, they come to me. This is happening or whatever. Then yes, they can come frustrated, maybe with tears or with angriness, but they and it's not a normal thing that they fight.
That's crazy.
They are best friends and they love to be together, and they have so much fun together. They are happy kids, but you can see them and tell these two guys are happy.
So what did you do with the other two when they were younger and they were fighting?
Oh my god, that was crazy. I don't know, like I I tried everything from yelling to to well, one day I remember I I wrote down a contract. Nobody is allowed to say this or do this, or if someone do this or this is gonna happen, and I make them both sign. Really, like I tried everything, uh, but I don't know. It was just like that. And the things is also that they both have very different personalities.
Yes.
So the oldest one, he is hyperactive, extrovert, and he can really analyze people. Well, I don't know if right now as an old guy he can do it, but as an adult, but he can do it. But back then as a child, he can analyze you very easy, and he knows very well where he can go with you, and I mean which was the boundaries there,
Yes.
like if it see you and he can see that he can do you whatever the fuck he wants, he will do it. He will do it. But the other one was very introvert, very quiet, and I don't know, like very, I want to say weak, but kind of weak,
Yeah.
like the youngest one, like I don't know, he was always more calm. And of course, this other guy was like a hurricane that take everything with him. So I think if they were more similar in personalities, maybe things wouldn't be that bad.
Yes.
But well, they were completely different. So this was like the submissive guy, and the other one was, like. So yes, it was like this vicious circle there that I I do something to you, you cry,
Yes.
like it was always like that.
Do you ever find it very frustrating?
Yes.
Like you want to scream, like stop right now.
Yes, I did scream. I did scream. I'm gonna lie to you, and And well, Venezuela is a different country. Like here, you cannot do certain things because kids are very protected or something like that. While in Venezuela, we scream to the kids. We do it. We do it. It's not okay. Yes, it's not okay, but at least you release.
Well, did they listen?
Yes, I think we always, as parents, we always have our like ideal of how our kids has to be, and it doesn't matter how good your kids are, you always want something better.
Yes.
Or you always find like, well, but he's not listening to me, or well, he's doing this or that, you know. But I think in many ways i I have very good kids, four of them. Yes, the twins were like special, like out of normal, like not something common to see, you know, like in siblings.
Yes.
But all of my kids has been like very obedient and well behaved. Like everywhere I go, everybody has to say something about it. Everybody is like impressed, like look how good they are, like you are lucky or something. And my oldest, he, when we are talking or he's talking with someone, he used to mention like, he said, I am the person that I am because of my mom.
Yes.
And he said, if it was not for her, I probably will be in drugs or in a bad life or something, because my personality was, you know, very tended to that.
Yes.
And it was my mom who was able to canalize my energy in other things and makes me the person I am today. And that's what he says, right? I don't know if it was me or not. I don't know if I was just lucky.
No, I would say it's because they have a good mom, especially if they're out in public. How they act with you, it's like a totally different story. But if you can take them out in public, they're good. Then you know what, you're a good mom.
Yes, they are good boys. They are good boys, and yeah, I mean, he's probably right, like, because his personality probably and the environment, like the country, the situation there, probably he will end in completely different path. You know, like I don't know.
So what's he doing now?
He is studying
Okay.
for instrumentation.
Oh, that's actually good. Good for him.
He's in Venezuela.
Yes.
He couldn't stay with me here because of his age.
Yes.
He couldn't get in the same process as
Yes.
us. So he stayed here with me for 6 months. When
Okay.
we just came, he came with me. And after 6 months, he went back to Venezuela. And yeah, he's studying for instrumentation. And we hope we can bring him here.
Yeah, I would hope that you can bring him here too, because if he's in Fort McMurray with instrumentation, he will be set.
I hope.
And what is the oldest? You have a second oldest. What does he do?
Well, right now he's not doing anything because I don't know, guys. Here the process to, I mean, for the immigration process,
Yes.
is quite complicated. I don't understand it very well. It doesn't seem logical to me.
Mhm.
Some things. So during our process, he is not able to study or to work,
Oh, really?
which I find really not logic at all, because you as a country, if you have someone that is going through immigration process, that person's going to stay here.
Mhm.
So as a country, you want something that can give something to the community, to your country, you know.
Yes.
Either is studying for the future or working. I don't understand how you want someone staying home every day, all day, especially if it's a young person.
So he's just in Venezuela right now?
No, he's here. He's here.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Just hanging out
The
at home?
second one.
He's just hanging
he's
out
here.
at home?
Mm-hmm. So
Oh.
he's at home all the time. He cannot study. He cannot work. So then you ask why there is illegal workers. And
Yes.
he has 2 years. A guy, 22 years old today. So he was 20 when he came here. He's like, in his prime age.
So he's just hanging out. What's he gonna do?
He has to wait that the immigration process is over and we get the papers so he can do something, either study or work.
So will he eventually, I don't know how the process works either, but will he eventually be like are you guys working towards him being like a permanent resident or that's what you're working, but he can't do anything until basically.
I got like a few months ago, I got my work permit, but it's just me because I am how you say that? Like I am the one that is going through the process. They are like
right
part of me. I don't know how you call that. I don't remember. So it's just for me, not for him, which I don't understand.
He must be bored.
Of course.
Especially now, it's cold out.
It's horrible. I mean, for any young guy, that would be horrible. Going to the church, just to...
Oh, does he? What church does he go to?
I don't remember. I don't know the name. It's a Christian church. I don't know.
How does he get there?
Because I had a friend that goes there, and she has invited me many times. I say no, but he told me like he wants to go to churches to make friends or something because he knows like in churches people is nice.
So he goes to church now. Has he made any friends?
No, well, his first time was previous Sunday.
Oh, okay, so it's a new thing.
Yeah, that's a new thing, a very new thing. But he decided to go to church just because he wants to make friends.
So then if he wants something, do you guys have to give him money, like you and your husband? You still have to essentially pay for him.
Yes. You have to pay her in, yeah.
Because he doesn't have any money.
No. He doesn't have any money.
So you have a third child.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a single mom of 3. Well, no, you're not a single mom anymore. You're married, but you still have 3.
Yeah, I still have 3 that depends. Well, not 3, 4, because actually my son in Venezuela, he's studying, and well, in Venezuela is different and it works different than here. Here you can study, work, whatever, I don't know.
Yes.
And in Venezuela it's different, and also it's not worth it because the like simple jobs, they don't pay enough for someone to live. Not right now. Right. I mean, the salaries in Venezuela are very low, super low, and not enough to live.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to work and get like $80 a month.
Sorry?
$80 a month or something like that. It's not worth it.
He would $8 a month?
Mm-hmm. And I'm being generous, like a normal simple job, like maybe in a store or something like that. Yeah.
Who would want to work there?
This is how it works. And this is not like the, how you say, official minimum salary. You can Google it. And the official minimum salary is a joke. It's a joke.
What does someone do with $80 a month? That wouldn't even pay for, well, in Canada, that wouldn't pay. There's not one thing I could buy for $80
for anything. So that's why like we decided to tell him like, you know what, you focus all your energy in your studies and we pay your bills.
Yeah, it wouldn't be worth it.
because yes, he will need money anyways. He will need help anyways.
What a waste of time. Well,
So
actually, I shouldn't say
if
that.
you are studying, you have to, you know, take some time for that, and side of that you have to work. Well, at least you want something that is worth it.
How do people survive over there?
It's hard to say, but we like explain the economy and how it works in Venezuela to people that lives in other countries. It's very hard because it's not simple to explain.
Well, I'm really happy that you and your children moved over here because I don't know. I could not live. I don't know if I could live. Like, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm actually
That's
speechless.
why when I quit my job, I didn't look for a job
I
in
wouldn't either.
anywhere like I would make more money doing things on my own.
Wow. Okay. That really caught me off guard. I'm sorry. Like,
Well, it's like that. We live completely different realities.
so
So as I say, that's there's many things in Venezuela. As I say, the situation per se, like it's already hard to live. Well, being a single mom is even harder. It's even harder. So, and as we were talking, like when you have such many things, like there is many small things that are just daily living, like just to be alive, to function as person, that you have to be on top of, that you don't have time to be like, oh, I'm a single mom, I'm alone, or whatever, that you have to roll with the punches and figure it out and solve situations, and you don't have time for that. The good thing is, like in Venezuela, we are very happy people,
yes.
and we're always happy no matter what. Like I remember when I came here and my husband and I started talking about uh, more in detail about our lives.
Yes.
He was impressed, like because he asked me, "Did you ever go to therapist, like counseling or
Yes.
something?" Say, "No, never." He was like, "How you
Yeah.
exist? How you are who you are? How? I mean, no, you must be broken somewhere."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, we are just like that. We in Venezuela, we are just like that. We're very resilient, and also it's our, like, I don't know, we make fun of everything, we make jokes about bad things, and we're always, I don't know, looking for solutions and things, and I don't know, like it's how it's it's how we are. It's I think it's culturally, like we are
Yeah.
like that. Yes, I had many, like a lot of low moments, like when I was like feeling terrible. Yes, I did. For sure I did. I wouldn't say it was easy. It wasn't. Especially when I got pregnant with the twins.
Yes.
Like a little bit before that, I I was already having this thought that I was not an option for anybody,
Yeah.
because I was a single mom
Yeah.
with two kids,
Yes.
not just one, like no, two. And I was already having that feeling. So I got pregnant. It was two. Like, well, you will understand. I feel even worse about it. Like,
Yes.
well, now if I wasn't an option before, like now I have to forget about
Yes.
rebuilding my romantic life or
Yes.
something like that. and and yes, in that time there was, even though I was thinking I was not an option for anyone, there was people around,
Yes.
trying something. Once I got pregnant and it was obvious, everybody disappeared.
Yes.
But just disappear, even friends.
Yes.
And that was there was a period of time when I was feeling super, super, super lonely. And I even questioned myself, because there was a guy I was very constant and there, and even when I was pregnant he was there, but I just didn't like him. And I even questioned myself, like, am I being selfish?
Mm-hmm. No.
I should think about my kids' future, my future. I mean, like, I am asking for someone that loves me. And there's that guy that loves me.
Yes.
Why don't take him? Like
Yes.
questioning myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like telling myself, like, what you want?
Yes.
You was asking for someone that accepts you with your kids, what? There is the guy. And now you don't want it.
Well, you didn't like him.
I don't like him at all.
Well,
So, but I don't know. I was pregnant. It was the hormones, and I was also. It was not just the hormones. It was real feelings. Like, it was feeling lonely,
yes.
and I guess you put all that in a blender, and well, the result is not the best one.
Yes.
So you get in a very hard, I don't know, internal situation with yourself.
Yes.
And not just that, but this is going to be hard, especially here in Canada, because I think you're going to tell me if I'm right or not. I think you don't do that. I don't know. I think in some ways you are a very supportive community. I think that's how I see it. I
Yes.
could be wrong. But I remember, on the top of feeling lonely and feeling all this, and realizing and accepting I was pregnant with 2 more kids that I gonna need to support myself.
Yep.
Like, not just 2. I was struggling with 2. Like, how it's gonna be now with 4? It was very hard. But in the top of that, I had to deal with society. In the school, there was a mom that went and talked to the principal and asked them to kick my kids out of a school because I was a bad example for the community, because I was pregnant with no father, and I didn't even know who the father was, who was an assumption. It was not a thing. And I can understand if I have to deal with whatever situation, but that they do that not to me, they do that to my kids. How to go to a school and ask to kick out 2 kids because their mom is whatever you want to say. It was hard. It was really hard. In that moment, imagine, like, I was feeling already lonely and all that, and struggling with my feelings and the hormones, and pregnant, and imagine how it's gonna be the future, like financially and all that. And I also have to deal with people like that.
That's crazy. No, they don't do that over here. I'd beat them up. I'd beat that woman up now, actually. That's horrible.
And it was horrible. It was horrible how I had to deal with people talking because I was pregnant alone.
Oh no, they don't really care about that over here. Probably like in the 1960s or something, 1970s, but no, they
And
don't. Definitely not over here. No.
that was really hard, really hard. I never get to know who was the person that did it, but I get to know it happens because my mom used to work in that school.
They didn't kick the kids out though, did they?
They tried to do
Sorry?
something.
Sorry?
They tried to do something. They tried to push me to um, spontaneously take them out of the school. And well, it was a hard situation because when things like that happen and you fight for your kids' rights, you also think like, are they gonna be well treated here?
Mm. Yes.
You know, like they are here because I'm not letting them take them out, not because they are accept or something like that. So are they gonna treat them well?
Mm. Yes.
Understand what I mean?
Yes.
Are they gonna be judged?
Yes.
Are they gonna feel that, I don't know, their mom is a bad person?
Yeah.
Or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like that's what was hard to me. Like it doesn't matter if I have to go through whatever, but not my kids.
Yeah.
They're not guilty of my decisions. They didn't tell me like, "Oh, mom, you should keep the babies." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand how people like that exist. I don't know. I never knew like someone telling me a name or anything like that. But yeah, I was suspicious of some people, some moms that were like, like, oh, the most perfect persons. Like, and it was funny though because after I have the twins, I don't remember how long after, it becomes very popular. This debate between people that was agree abortion and people that wasn't agree abortion, that was pro-life or whatever, and all this debate became in social media like very hard. I don't know if that happens here because you here guys are more open to those things, but there in Latin America, that's a thing. So people that I have the suspicious that they were the ones that were talking in school about my situation, they show themselves in Facebook and in their comments in the things very pro-life. One day I couldn't help it. Like I had to write it my Facebook and say, it's so funny how people that say that they are pro-life, when someone is pregnant and not like the most amazing situation, like in the context that is expected. So she's pointed as whatever.
Yes.
Right? Like if you're pro-life, you should like well
Yes.
done, and because we all have the option to abortion, and we don't gonna post on Facebook like, oh, I feel so sad today because I have my abortion and whatever, or oh, I feel so released because I didn't want this child or what. You're not gonna post that. But you show up with your belly and people start talking about you.
Yeah.
Like that's pro-life.
Yeah.
How you pro-life expect that people really decide to keep the baby if you as as a society are not supporting that person with their decision.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a single mom already that for whatever reason got pregnant, and I made the decision to keep the babies.
Yes.
Why have to deal with this bullshit?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Wow.
I mean, I'm not expecting a trophy or a medal or anything, but at least don't bother. I mean, it's not your business anyways. You're not gonna support them.
Well, that story is crazy. And that's a,
It was
I know
really,
you had like a
that
lot of
was,
stories that were crazy, and I think
yeah,
that might have been like the
that was
craziest one.
really hard. That was really hard. It was one of the hardest things because I don't get it. Like, why'd you do that?
Well, I think, but again, this is because I'm from Canada. I think you are more brave than anything for keeping the kids, especially with the way the economy was. So for you to make that decision, that was very courageous because just from the way that we've been talking, it wasn't easy,
Mm-hmm.
but you still did it. Um, I hate to do this, but it has been over an hour, and I do have someone after this. That was like such a good talk. Like honestly, you were so brave. I hope you know that, and you're so courageous. And your kids are like so blessed to have you
Oh, thank you
as
so
a
much.
mom.
You're gonna make me cry.
No, because honestly, like just the stories that you were telling me, like especially with the circumstances, like the economy and just the culture, like you always seem to figure it out. So I want to thank you so much for sharing your story because it was brave just to come on here and tell everybody. So thank you so much.
No worries.
Thank you so much again. And I just want everybody to know how wonderful and how amazing they are. And stay kind.